Okay. I'm not sure how this works. Oh, wait. My camera's over here. So the name of this video is how I went from corporate America to seasonal worker. Yep, it has been a while. For those of you who have been in my position, I worked as a manager of a hotel. And the thing about that was that I really, really did enjoy working with people and stuff like that. But I gotta tell you, I got really stressed out. There was a lot of politics to it and a lot of things I had to do that I didn't want to do, like evicting people or, clearing dead bodies out of rooms and keeping the hotel guests occupied while they did that. Not something I want to ever do again. And then I moved on and moved to a different state. And I decided, I want to try something different because even though I had the experience, I just didn't want to do it anymore. So anyway, what I did was I applied to be a seasonal worker. Those people that work with fruits, vegetables, and stuff like that in the fields and stuff like that. I didn't get that job, but I did get a job as a cashier. And I think this, other than when I was managing a health food store, I think that was the only time I was a cashier, and that was in the 90s. So this time, I became a cashier in the most beautiful place to work. And I got to tell you, I really, really enjoyed, let me see if I can keep this still. There we go. I really enjoyed working with all of the gardening and plants. And you know what? Spring makes everybody happy. People come in and they're smiling. They're so excited because winter's over and they're getting ready to plant their garden for the spring and summer, and sometimes in the fall. But the being outside in nature 10 hours a day was fabulous. I enjoyed it. I still enjoy it. The hours were long. When it's hot, it's hot. When it's cold, it's cold. When it's raining, you get wet. But it was so much what I wanted to do. I live in an area that's absolutely beautiful. I live near mountains that are actually inactive volcanoes. I love it. I really do love it. But the thing is, I didn't realize just how old I was until heavy lifting would come about. Oh my gosh. I got hurt at work because I didn't know what dolomite was. Now, back in the, what was it, 70s maybe, there was a movie called Dolomite. Here, let me kind of stretch this out a little bit. There we go. And I still didn't get it, but dolomite really is lime. And I didn't know how much it weighed. And so I was getting a bag of dolomite and someone was supposed to help me flip it and didn't. So when I flipped it, I used both arms and ruined my forearms forever. I got tendonitis in both arms. Come on, hold still. There we go. Tendonitis in both arms and oh, the pain. So that was my first introduction to my age. I didn't actually realize I was that old. And then when it's like 100 degrees outside and you're outside, but we're kind of protected because there's doors and a ceiling, but there's no way, not doors. Well, yeah, they are doors. We don't close them though. And so what happened was 100 and something degrees and I got heat stroke. Heat exhaustion. Heat exhaustion, yeah, I'm old. But I stuck it out. And yeah, a lot happens when you work with the public. I got COVID. I got the flu. I got all kinds of really bizarre things, but I stuck it out. And then here comes the holiday. Now, When you work outside, you are a seasonal worker. You don't work all year round. You may be full time, but your time ends on Christmas Eve. And so after that, you're off for like 60, 90 days. Oh, sorry again. We don't get paid for that. And unemployment just doesn't understand that you still have to eat. And so, because this was my first time with the company, I did not get unemployment. So here I am wondering how I'm going to pay my rent, my car note, my insurance, all of that good stuff, and get back to work in 60 days. Should have planned better. But I did not. And so that is how, and by the way, this is what happens when your arms don't work. Back. There we go. So this is how I am juggling, trying to keep electricity on, phone, all of the good things, and make sure I eat. But I'm sort of vegan, but every now and then I like a good burger. So I eat a lot of vegetables, a lot of fruit and vegetables. And my favorite thing is potatoes and onions. Working in a nursery like that, we don't get a discount, but the food is so inexpensive and so good and so fresh, doesn't even matter. This summer, I swear, I subsisted off of melons and peaches and grapes. It was wonderful. So now it's potatoes, squash, because you follow the seasons. I didn't even know you did that. So following the seasons, getting all of the fresh fruits and vegetables that, we grow, and it's amazing. Oh, here, wait, I think I got it this time. Yeah, there we go. But now I'm debating. Do I continue to work there and get a second job? I mean, this is 2025. I'm 63 years old, and at 63, why am I working two jobs? But it seems like it's just going to have to be that way. To work two jobs and try to figure out how to schedule that where I get at least a day off where I can rest and relax. I'm not sure how that'll work. It's tough. It's tough out there for a senior citizen, and I'll be, a legal senior citizen in 2 years, but I consider myself one now, which really doesn't matter on my insurance yet. So I just don't know what to do. My kids are all grown. I have grandkids, and they're not here in the state that I live in. I'm closer to Canada than I am to my hometown of Chicago. So I'm pretty much alone. And there's alone and there's lonely, but I'm really very tired right now. So by the way, I'm getting over the flu right now, and cluster migraines over the last 4 days. Urgent care and all. It's something. I'm really hoping this video gets out there and that people understand that 60 is the new 40 in a lot of ways, but 60 is still 60, and you still get tired. Working out and taking your vitamins and herbs, smoothies, eating right, drinking lots of water. And let me tell you, I'll tell you a story about water another day. But I am just really trying to get used to this. I hear a train. I live near a mountain that I look out the window and I can see every day, and it's so absolutely beautiful. And I realized that I picked the right spot to live in, but another job, 2 jobs at my age. I guess so. So anyway, that is what it's like growing old in these United States of America. And, they tell you Social Security, you'll be able to do, no. Social Security doesn't pay for everything. You're lucky you can eat. And I'm not old enough yet. So that's kind of how it is. What else can I tell you about life? Growing up and knowing that, you're this one cycle in my life. I've been through, maiden, mother, and now I'm in crone stage. No joke. And, the wisdom that you gather as you go along is awesome. It really is awesome. And for those of you out there that look down on seasonal workers as not being worthy of respect or whatever, you know what? Seasonal workers work hard. They work hard for a limited amount of money. No, they may not be citizens here or whatever, but you know what? They should be. They do the work that we really do not want to do. And when I say they do it without complaint, if they're complaining in another language and smiling, but they still do it. They're out there in that heat. They're out there getting plants out of the ground so that we can eat reasonably good food. And hey, any of you that see this video, hi, hope to see you in April. They're good people. They're good people. And don't look down on them, because without them, it's like that movie, A Day Without, what is it? Oh man, I forgot what it's called. But anyway, it's about a day without the seasonal workers. What are you going to do? What are you going to go out there in those fields in that hot weather? Nope. You're not going to. And they do it. And they do it, like I said, for a limited amount of money. They enjoy working and they enjoy their money and they send money home to their families. Why not? So that's my life right now. And as each video goes along, I'm sure we'll find out some more other stuff that you may like and may not like. It might be boring to you, but I'm going to do it anyway. This is kind of fun, kind of cathartic. Anyway, if you recognize me from about 15 years ago, and hopefully I'll see you guys later. Bye.